And we're back here once again with another episode of the Cloud9 podcast, season 11, episode 22. We are just one more episode away from concluding the 11th season of the Cloud9 podcast. And in this episode today, we're going to talk about Mad Lions being absolutely terrible. Caps is basically Fnatic's dad because he's like the messiah of the LEC or some shit. And Dignitas and FlyQuest beef, actually. And there was an LCS player out there that got into some little bit of an accusation trouble. I ended up, going through a lot of that girl's tweets, and I had seen some shit, and I was like, okay. LCS players out here like going after like mentally damaged women. But then again, they are also in LA, and in LA, most women are blue-haired, colored weirdos supporting the lettuce, bacon, tomato community. So I just only could imagine how damaged they would actually be. But if you guys are just checking out the Cloud9 podcast for the first time, make sure to leave a like on this episode, comment down below, and subscribe if you are a returning viewer or a newer viewer if you already have not already. And make sure to hit the notification bell. That way you can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. So given the circumstances surrounding how busy I have been trying to basically binge and consume all the League of Legends that I have not been able to yet. I did see the Immortals. No, not the Immortals one. I saw the Team Liquid versus the 100 Thieves series. I'll go more into that later on Sunday, because by Sunday, I'll be able to basically talk about everything that I want to talk about, because Chaz wanted me to watch the BLG RNG series. I haven't had a chance to even watch that yet because I've been so busy, guys. Like, literally, work this week basically bent me over and shoved a nice, long, fat dildo in my butthole. So I was really tired, actually. And then I had to do something with my hair today, so I was busy doing that. So, yeah, I'm here now. With you guys. People in the group chat wanted me to watch the presidential debate. I'll be honest here, I'll just watch it later. I've watched a lot of these in general. We'll be able to talk about this stuff later on anyway, And yes, I know you guys recently have been subscribing. Thank you so much. We're now, 29 subscribers away from hitting 1,000 subs on, this channel. So thank you guys so much. It has been amazing to have you guys give me that support, and I will definitely not let you down. And do not go subscribe to Chaz. He's a fucking cloud chaser. Fuck that bastard. He's trying to go after my women's, actually, But yeah, Mr. Blanks is here. What's going on, man?
You're a woman. You never had them.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean?
What are you talking about? All the women.
Okay. My opponent just conceded. It didn't even start. The game didn't even start yet. He just conceded.
Oh, shit. Well, man,
okay.
What's going on with you, man? How you been doing?
Dude, it's been a shakeup today. I went last night went to sleep a little earlier than I was hoping, but I don't feel tired, right? I wake up this morning, go do my regular, take a shit, then go work out a little bit, shower, and go back, take another nap. To even get back to the nap part, fucking people talk about, oh my god, they talking because there's a guy on Twitter who X at Twitter. I'm calling it Twitter, bitch. Mm-hmm. I can't call it X. Like, that's stupid. Because I imagine said, oh, dude, there's a video on Twitter. We call it Twitter videos.
Twix.
That's what they call it now, X videos. I was like, there's a website that's actual X videos. You can't type in X videos. You go to another website, you might see some people do some thing, put some things in places that shouldn't be. But let me put it this way: Pokemon has updated policies, and at first there was a whole error. People thought the cash pricing went down. It was an error. Mm-hmm. All the cash prizes stayed the same, but the amount of people that's going to be able to go to Worlds from each region has dropped. I want to say a little bit less than half. No, I say a little bit more than half. There's over 1,000 people that make Worlds this year. Mm-hmm. There ain't gonna be more than 600 people making Worlds. And
did they reveal why that they changed it? Actually,
they want to be more competitive. I think what it is it felt like too many people were chasing just to get to Worlds. It's one of those things where if
Isn't
you
that technically
read
a good thing?
It's the way they did it. I think Pokemon grew faster than they thought it was going to do. Because there's people but you got to realize, like I was talking to someone earlier, YuGiOh, of course. A lot of people are leaving YuGiOh. A lot of people are coming to Pokemon. Those two are not equal. Because not everyone that leaves YuGiOh go to Pokemon. Some people go to One Piece, people go to Lorcana. People just stop playing. I know people who, like, I've only known one person that left Pokemon just because they just felt like it was, they got
How often do you hear about that, though? Pokemon players leaving the Pokemon TCG. I don't hear that too often.
It might be now because players are going to feel like, oh, I can't make World. It's like, what's your expectation? Like for me and YuGiOh, is to be the best at my card shop. Like every time I walk in, it's like I'm king bossing with this bitch. Like I don't really give a fuck about going to regionals. Okay, I get an invite to a qualifier to get me to Worlds, and then you got to be top four. It's stacked against you. It's in a sense. Like I was happy when I got to NAWCQ in 2019. That was my accomplishment. Once I got there, I didn't even go. I got the invite to go. Well, sorry, I did go. I just didn't participate in it. I ended up getting very sick the day before, and I was like, I'm good. Like,
okay.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day,
Michael.
Well, Michael, at the end of the day, it's like league. It's like when you think about a league. There's teams that just want to be competitive, don't care if they win a split. Like, think about it.
Giant X.
Think about it.
Giant X is the epitome of that. They literally don't give a fuck about winning anything. Remember, they lucked into their only finals appearance.
I don't even think that was luck. I think they got the right player. It didn't work. Sometimes fresh blood works. Like
because the reason why I say they lucked into their first finals appearance because after that they immediately swapped out those players and were like, you know what, fuck it. Even though those players did very well for them, you know.
Yeah. But sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. It's like, okay, let's see if we could do it with new people. You get new people.
What happened this year too? Remember, they had Peach and Otawamne, and they're like, you know what? Let's get another Korean jungler in Juhan, who's a world champion, and then pair him up with another player he can't talk with. So you have the same situation with Otawamne and Peach as you do have with Juhan and
World Championship on.
He was on DRX, remember?
Was he on the Academy team?
No, it was the 6-man. They took the world. They played with him. I think they played with him in a few of the playing stage games or some shit like that.
I was about to say, because I was like, who the fuck was he? Because I just remember PO6. I'm not going to lie. I didn't watch DRX to like top four. I didn't watch DRX to top four.
I will say this. Arguably, the reason why they even got to Worlds is because of Juhan, because PO6 was in the literal shitter back during that gauntlet period. So,
just imagine if they did have Juhan.
They would make Worlds.
T1 might actually won 5. Matter of fact, who did DRX beat to get to finals?
KT. They beat KT for the final gauntlet spot to go to Worlds that year.
No,
together on the roster that year.
Fuck. No. Who did DRX beat in the top 8? In top 8, top 4?
Oh, EDG. Remember?
Okay.
Remember Scout? Remember they were literally beating them. They were on their final inhibitor in Game 3, and DRX just made the miracle comeback.
Yeah, okay, I forgot about that.
I remember EDG were literally one team fight away for essentially knocking them out because everyone predicted EDG to win. You're like, wait, EDG probably should beat them. They were.
Yep, and then who did DRX beat in top 4?
They beat Gen G. Yeah, Chovy just completely. Man, I didn't remember a performance where he choked that hard. I remember in the series. I remember the series where he literally just started going to side lanes and farming and just doing nothing. I was like, what's going on with this guy?
Okay, 2 major teams that choked. All right, shit. I don't know why I saw stomps. Okay, 2 goddamn. Okay, that's me. And KT did win that year.
Because then after that, well, you had JDG because JDG they faced T1 in the finals. It's crazy about Faker's performance that people keep missing. Faker's actually had some really good performances. It's the ones that are against Chovy are the ones that people only remember. He's had some really great performances.
Yeah.
Otherwise, in World 2022, he literally was curb stomping people. Remember those fucking Galio games? He like unless he's facing off against Chovy or like Knight, he does very well against anybody else. Don't forget,
I think even against Chovy, he plays well. It's like
I don't know if it's like he doesn't take enough risks against him because that's what it feels like. He doesn't take enough risks against Chovy like he would do anybody else.
Chovy, if you take enough risks and they get found out, you can't do it again. That fight, it's one of those.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the joke I was about to use the submarine joke.
Because Faker can beat Scout. Like people thought Scout was better than Faker, and I was like, okay, guys.
I think Chovy can even beat Knight. Like.
Yeah, like Chovy beat Knight pretty consistently at the last tournament. He made him he embarrassed him. That's crazy. Knight is considered the Chovy of LPL, and he just like made him look like he was like a fucking diamond player. I was like, God damn, that's talent. Holy shit. People from Korea are just built differently. Like, keep my factor Faker beat FlyQuest. So there's this Faker, he's old as hell. His arms probably don't even work as anymore. Faker beat them so bad, the whole team imploded.
Yep.
They imploded. They actually were like,
honestly,
you gotta get rid of this guy.
Honestly, that was partly because of Team Liquid as well. Team Liquid kind of like.
Who else did that happen for? Like FlyQuest, they beat not FlyQuest, sorry, Faker. He crushed Niski, Mad Lions, made them fucking look like
that one. I'm gonna say that one.
That's like the gap. That's a gap from like Earth to like Jupiter.
Them beating Mad Lions was worse than them beating FlyQuest. FlyQuest ain't only that was early. We found out now that was Eternal Rift. FlyQuest was Mad Lions. It was like it was after that they started breaking. They started breaking apart. You could tell that they didn't have confidence together. FlyQuest didn't have confidence together before that, and Faker just stuck the needle in, and then everything went with the shit.
Do you know what's crazy about that FlyQuest situation that I can't really get behind? So I can be before.
And that's the same thing with Team Liquid. Don't forget Team Liquid last year Worlds. Think about Team Liquid. APA was talking all that shit.
Really? Yeah. T1. Oh god, Faker essentially embarrassed APA to the point where it actually lit a fire under his ass to play better. I'll just right now. Had he never played against Faker last year, he wouldn't be as good as now. Yeah. It feels like for some reason, whenever T1 beats somebody as hard as they do, that whole fucking team just shifts. Cloud9 were like, Jack was like, you know what, a menace, I like you.
I was about to say Cloud.
Damn.
I was about to say Cloud. I was about. Oh no. Oh, the best example. LNG. What the fuck? LNG, where the fuck they at? I'm still looking for the support. Wait, I'm still looking for the jungler and the support. Where they at though?
Where the support on YuGiOh, and he's not playing good right now.
Exactly. He's trash.
Like,
and you remember who the James was saying? Oh, they're good. I'm like, nigga, no.
He thought they were better than BLG, and we're like, dude, that's the biggest L take ever.
If you want to say LG's better than YuGiOh, okay. I in my heart of heart, I looked at YuGiOh.
You're sugarcoating it. He said LNG was better than BLG. BLG, a team that beat Genji, beat T1. How would LNG be better?
LNG's not even better than YuGiOh, and the reason why I say LNG got hot does not mean to think about it.
They peaked at the right moment. Essentially,
they peaked at the right moment. Called a BLG slipping. That's like, and then BLG came back, still got this. I think they still got the second seed. Like,
what's up, Michael?
What the fuck happened?
Like for LNG. Oh god! Like basically, T1 beat LNG into irrelevancy. No one fucking talking about LNG anymore like that.
No, LNG's trash now. And then where those players at? Then
Scout and Wave. I think most of the team is still together. If I can correct me if I'm wrong.
Scout out here throwing at 5,000 goal leads. What the fuck?
Let me see where they're at right now.
Looking bad as shit.
Give me 1 second. We're in 2024. Okay, so for the LPL games that I've been watching, it's been a wild ride.
But I'm gonna tell you this: the team that they beat the most, and if you think about it, they actually got worse. JDG. They beat JDG to a point where they did a mid swap. It got worse because they saw, oh, we could take YuGiOh and be better without him, without Knight.
Even though in JDG's org's history, they have tried to get rid of YuGiOh multiple times. He's did well without them. And they're like, okay, we'll get him back again and he'll do well with us again. It's like, do you want YuGiOh or not? Okay.
And then you lose. And then JDG loses 369 to Top Esports, and then Top Esports knock you out of MSI this year.
Dude, there was a season, I can't remember, it was 2019, 2020, where they got rid of YuGiOh for a player named Xie for a week. Yeah. JDG lost 2 best of 3, and they're like, Xie, you're out. Go to LGD, and they took YuGiOh back. They hadn't got rid of him for a week and got his ass back. I'm like, bruh. They're like, nah, fuck this system. YuGiOh gotta come back. Why do they keep... JDG and YuGiOh is like that girl that you know is bad for you, but her fucking vagina tastes so good that you keep coming back to lick it. But you gotta be like, I'm not good enough. And she goes and dates another guy, and she's like, it was bad. He probably fucking made me come like 5 different times, but I'll take you back, because he left me. It's like, what is this relationship? I don't get it. God, man. I guarantee they'll try to get rid of YuGiOh after this year if they don't win. Because that's how Asian orgs are. If you don't win, it doesn't matter what the context is generally. Unless that's be a very special scenario for it. They get rid of you. It's just what they do. And do you know what IG did? IG literally went, hey, Vampire, you're the worst support in the LPL. You can just be our support. That is a speed run of dog shit for a GM. How can a GM be like, you know what, Vampire on this EDG squad that finished last in the LPL? Yeah, come play for us. Hello?
First of all, I'm not Vampire, okay.
Vampire, and he's sucking the life out of the team.
Yep.
Yeah, Weibo right now have Breathe and Tarzan. Yeah, I knew Weibo was trash. Weibo wasn't good last year. They got hot at the right moment. It had not even just hot. They had the easiest streak to make the finals. The only hard opponent they faced was fucking BLG. It's the only hard opponent they faced. And they just happened to... They're the only team that randomly was just able to play against BLG better, because that happens in sports. Sometimes a random team could just play good into a team. It's just what happens. They just happen to be that random team that could play well into BLG for whatever reason. And then BLG... just couldn't get past him at that last moment. People are factoring if Weibo loses to BLG in that semis of last year, I guarantee you, I believe T1 would still win, but BLG would put up a much better fight against T1. Evidence of this year, 4 of those players are still the same. The 4 of the 5 players that beat them this year are the same. Like, fucking hell, man. I hate when stuff like that happens sometimes, but hey, it's sports. It is what it is. Oh, for the LPL format, people forgot what it is. So basically, they split everything up into 4 different groups, okay? So basically the losers go into another grueling group, and then that losers group, there's, I think, 2 teams that advance from that. They have to play a qualifying series into the playoffs. So essentially, you want to do well and get into the main group for the playoffs. You don't want to be in the jank group. And also it's Fearless Draft. They also said Fearless Draft is not going to be a part of the playoffs, which is that's fine. Fearless Draft for this is cool because it's just like the preliminaries essentially. I think this is a good idea for the LPL. LPL has way too many teams, and I'll be honest here, I don't generally watch like really, really trash LPL teams. If there's Knights of like anyone's legend, which they're doing decent right now. They're like 7-1.
I'm about to say, they're doing decent.
Yeah, but if it's a usual night of like Rare Atom versus OMG, nah, I'm good. We could just do VODs on that. VODs. I ain't stand watching that trash.
I just watch the highlights. Honestly, I just go to see who wins, and then I'm like, okay.
Thunder Talk versus like FPX. Nope. You can just chalk that up for not watching that shit.
Yep.
JDG's 5-0 in their group. BLG obviously is 5-1. RNG's 1-5. Help me, please. RNG. Their top laner is Juice. He's just so bad.
Group A got JDG at 5-0, and everybody else is under that. Group A. Group B
Top Esports 6-0 right now.
BLG. I forgot who they lost to.
BLG. They lost to, I think,
It was
World
either
Elite. I think.
Yeah, might be World Elite.
They might have lost to Team WWE, LGD.
LGD is actually doing good. Anyone's legend at 7-1 is surprising.
To be fair, their group is like Weibo, IG, and Ultra Prime, and Ninjas in Pajamas too.
I finally, what the fuck? I thought Weibo was gonna be better, but I was like, oh yeah, I forgot Deshaun's not on there anymore.
And we forgot Tarzan took a break, and then
where the fuck Tarzan at? I'm still looking for that motherfucker.
He's in the LPL, man. He's trying. Can you let him have?
You sure? Because he disappeared last year.
He's also disappearing right now. Actually,
was it Tarzan on was it not LG?
He was on LG, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's the jungler. I keep forgetting. I was like, what the fuck is Tarzan? That's the whole pack. I forgot he was on LG last year. I was like, because honestly, I couldn't tell that he wasn't there. Every time I turned around, he was dead. Him and the support. Fuck. Oh my god. Top Esports 6-0. They own these trash. LG and Red are right.
Yeah. Ever since they traded out their good players to better teams because they probably got a fat load of money for them.
Yeah.
They lost it. That's what those teams are generally for, you know?
You got Ninjas and Pajamas out here throwing like every other game. Shit.
Every time I watch their games, they could win. They just throw them.
Oh, no, of course. These motherfuckers throw like these motherfuckers throwing.
They'll have winning game states every single time and just play it out in the most horrendous ways possible. Yeah. It's not even. It's mind blowing how bad sometimes these teams can play out some of these states. All right, let's get into talking about the LEC. So Mad Lions suck hard.
Oh, it absolutely suck. Holy shit.
Mad Lion Ibai was like, "Hey, my brother, los domingos tacos, rocientos. Hey, Yoya, you get what you want. You pick players you get to want. El Yoya picks the players he wants. They do well in the winter. Alvaro and Merwin look really good. Frescowi was always pretty much a joke. He was never that good in general, even when they were good. Supa thinks he's better than Def.
Super out here talking about, oh, I'm the best ADC. Like, shit.
He said, okay. He had a new one where he said he's better than Deft. I'm not even shitting you.
Nigga, nah. See, that KT might be, what the fuck is KT?
Didn't they win against Bro? I haven't watched that series yet, but I'm pretty sure they won against Bro.
They beat Bro. Yeah, they beat Bro's trash. I saw that. That's supposed to be a savings bank. I don't even trust that.
Savings
to hold my money.
Oh, no.
I don't trust that to hold my money. Man, you might lose my money. You lose my money, I gotta put my foot in your ass.
Oh shit. Nah. Yeah, I just think Mad Lions is really bad, guys. Like nothing's. I don't know if people have been in or played sports when it's this bad. There's really nothing you can do to fix it unless they just miraculously start winning. Nothing works. They can't play from ahead. They can't play from behind. Their objective setups suck. Their fucking mid game suck. They can't team fight properly. They can't die properly. Their drafts suck. They just can't play League of Legends. They can't.
They can't draft for nothing. Even when they have a good draft, they find a way to throw it.
They're on
10K gold on the Carmine Corp. The fuck? 10K gold.
4v2 in the base, and they're scared of a Gragas and a Jinx.
Jinx, yes. Gragas, no. If that Jinx, but it. I keep forgetting who's the Carmine Corp ADC is.
Upset.
Yeah. What? You afraid of an upset? You afraid of upset?
They couldn't even play out a 10K gold situation, people. If you can't play out a 10,000 gold lead scenario, I really don't know what any coach could do, honestly, at that point.
I just realized that 113 is their backup jungler for Carmine Corp. I just realized that. I was like, wait.
Thank God they have Closer. I mean, Closer's not playing that good himself, but I'd rather have that guy in. 113 is bad. He's so awful.
They keep putting him on like either...
He gets put on Karthus, doesn't he? He's on like Karthus or some shit. Like Closer, your carry jungler is on
They're putting them on
Karthus?
support junglers. They're putting them on like you're gonna like support carry. It's like what the fuck? They want
yeah.
they want the carry to go through upset. It's like, and then you get fucking stomped, and then you don't want to shake Han Solomon's hand because he beat you so goddamn hard. This motherfucker, he hugged BB, and it just turned his back to Han Solomon, and Han Solomon was there with his hand out, and then Han Solomon was like, okay. I was like, what? Yo, the comment section in the live chat, we flamed the fuck out of Upset. We was like, Upset, you upset? Oh my God, they timed everybody out. Oh, you shouldn't be making fun of players. Maybe he didn't feel good. Hey, you just gave a hug to Broken Blade. You gave this motherfucker a 15-second hug, and then as soon as someone comes up, man, fuck it. I said,
you know what's even worse about Karmine Corp? People forget this past week they played a Caitlyn lane. Upset. I don't know whose support you think you have. You can't play Caitlyn with Targamas. I don't know why the coach even let that go. Caitlyn implies you have to have a good early game and stomp the early game. But why else would you pick Caitlyn then? If Targamas is my support, he's lucky if I even play Xayah with that motherfucker.
Oh, hell no. No. Oh, no.
You are Caitlyn with Targamas. Nah, we gotta, bro.
I'm not trusting Targamas.
Nope. I don't even trust Targamas on playing support role. Think I'm gonna trust him on a Caitlyn lane? Like, and people say, well, it might be the jungle meta. You can play Vi, you can play Sejuani, you can play Maokai, you can play Wukong, you can play Xin Zhao. These are carry junglers. People say, isn't Maokai... you can be a supportive carry. Why is Elyoya on Ivern? I'd rather you just play Bel'Veth. Elyoya can actually play Bel'Veth good.
Yeah,
he had that one game against DRX in the play-ins. He can play Bel'Veth.
Yike being on Ivern makes sense. Because you're going to have 2-3 carries.
He's a good supportive jungler. Yike has that quality about him. Elyoya is not a good supportive jungler. He can only really just play carries, honestly.
He's the only motherfucker that he could carry on that team. Because Super, every time he's the ADC and he can't carry shit, but this motherfucker carries nothing else. Like, the fuck? Like, goddamn. Like, y'all got rid of, y'all wanted to make an all-Spanish team. Your all-Spanish team, not even all-Spanish, is 4/5 Spanish, and you're still trash. Work. How the fuck you say, oh, let's go all-Spanish and get worse? Like, you have an actual team.
They still have Chasey on their backup. Chasey's still their backup top laner right now. Sell Chasey. He was playing better than Merwin. Merwin had good winter, but why isn't Chasey playing?
Tell me this. How the fuck did you have a team with Niski and Hillsing that have two players that just run it down?
And they couldn't get along. Remember, they couldn't get along. None of them.
They couldn't get along, and you get worse.
Because people said Mad Lions last year were bad. Arguably, yes, Mad Lions were bad. The LAC was bad. I don't disagree with that.
And they lucked into getting first seed.
A championship.
They first seed because they won the spring instead of winter.
Who forget? They revealed they didn't win a single scrim block all year. You know how bad that is? That's awful. That is levels of bad. I can't even bother explaining to you.
They were losing to G2 even when G2 was like running it. They lost to T1, who T1 I think Faker said his wrist started to hurt right before MSI. And you was losing to Faker. You got 16-47 by a guy using 1.5 hands.
Are you saying Niski lost to a cripple?
Yeah. You lost to a cripple. You lost to Chovy. There was a rumor that Chovy was dealing with food poisoning or some kind of illness.
Yeah, because the Lions they lost to G2 to get knocked out of MSI. Remember, they lost in the lower bracket. Yeah,
and they lost. They were losing a scrim to T1. Apparently, from rumors, they lost its scrims to Cloud9. There's no proof, but they said that
that's really bad. That's awful because that Cloud9 team stunk bad.
Because they said because the rumors was because my Lions were scrimming all the I think they're scrimming all the one-seeded teams. That's weird. They got JDG. Yeah. I think JDG said they're supposed to scrim 5 games, but they only scrimmed 2.5.
3. They probably scrimmed 3 games.
No, they barely
so hard.
They didn't finish the third game. They Mad
Yeah, they probably
Lions.
just FF'd. Yeah, that's what they probably did. They probably got into the third game and probably just got beaten so hard, they probably just FF'd. So,
How?
and they went, and guess what? They went from basically having a shit 2023 year, even lucking out and winning a title because they faced BDS in the finals, to come to this, where YuGiOh, they have him pick the players, and guys, they are 1-6. They literally next time, no, because they're taking a break after this week, right? Else I'm wrong.
No, yeah, it's a break after this week. They have to win
after this week.
They have to win both games. And guess who?
They have to win every game and hope for tiebreakers. That's their only shot. Otherwise, the season's over.
Guess who Bad Lions got?
Who do they have coming up? They
BDS
have
and Rogue.
BDS.
Rogue.
It's crazy. They're actually worse than Rogue. So sad.
You know what the fuck?
I'm not betting on Rogue. I'm being honest, I think we lose time and investment in our lives watching that game. No one wins out of that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, they might be eliminated if they lose to BDS. If BDS,
they probably are. They'll be 1-7. There's no way. They have to win every game. Yeah, they have to win every game.
Because I forgot who's Mad Lions' only win, because that might be the tiebreaker.
Mad Lions' only win. Let me go get that for you. Their only win has been against Team Heretics. Now it's back in week 1, day 3.
Team Heretics. I'm gonna talk about the second. They look like shit. Mm-hmm. And Rogue final 2 games. Oh fuck. Oh god, Rogue's gonna make playoffs. Guess who Rogue's final 2 games are?
Rogue's final 2 games are
and Mad Lions. Fuck. I forgot,
they're out in the first round playoffs. Count that as a free win for any team. It's Rogue. Oh shit.
That's me all about because Team Heretics. Team Heretics might be knocked out.
They face G2 and Fnatic. And G2 and Fnatic, they have the hardest schedule. They're finished. It's over. They're done.
Because who did Team Heretics beat again?
The only people that they've beaten was GX in week 1, day 1, first game. And then they ended up beating
Mad Lions.
No, they actually lost to Mad Lions.
Oh yes, they did. Yes.
They only beat GX and Rogue. Oh, sorry, they beat GX and Carmine Corp. Those are all their wins.
I forgot. Yes, they did lose to Mad Lions. That was the one where Team Heretics was leading, and yeah. Oh.
I'll be honest with you guys right now. If I had to predict 2 teams not making playoffs, obviously it's definitely Mad Lions for sure, and potentially Team Heretics or GX. But GX's schedule is Rogue, and GX has to face Carmine Corp. So yeah, no, Team Heretics and
it might be Team Vitality. It might be Team Vitality that missed playoffs.
Vitality's SK and G2. You're right. It's going to be a toss-up for 3 teams knocked out.
Team Vitality plays G2 tough. But they have Leak, and I think Leak, and I'm not gonna say anything. He is worse than Douglas.
Is he not? He's worse in every way than Douglas.
And then,
it might be stage fright. Maybe he can't play function on stage. But I would have not put this guy in right now in a crucial split because you got to factor in when you add in a jungler, you basically change the team dynamic of how that jungler wants to play out the early game. Yeah, Douglas, I agree. He wasn't the best. He's not good. He was like, okay. He was below okay. But you can't just swap in a new jungler in the most important split and then hope that things will just get magically better. Like, there's just no way. That is way too... What's the thing in the Dark Knight that Harvey Dent said to Jim Gordon? You playing things close to the chest? You like to play things close... That's playing shit way too close to the chest, man. You shouldn't be really doing all that shit in Summer Split, man. Like, Vitality, Team Heretics, and Mad Lions look like absolute dog shit.
Giant X got Rogue and Carmine Corp. Giant X could make playoffs. Carmine Corp, all Carmine Corp has to do. Carmine Corp has SK and Giant X.
They just have to win their GX game, and they're probably in playoffs with 4 wins because they already have that 3rd win. That was a really crucial win that they got.
Not even that. They can actually win if the Saturday game can actually Rogue Giant X. If Giant X loses,
Oh, sorry, did I say Karmine Corp? My bad. If GX can beat Rogue and can beat Karmine Corp, they have the easiest strength of schedule coming. If
they
they
have
can
the
go
easiest strength of
2-0,
schedule, but
if they
you
can go
have to.
2-0, Giant X will be what? 4? Yeah, they'll have 4 wins.
They'll be
They'll be
4 or
in.
5.
Yeah.
The sad part about it is the top 4 teams will automatically have winning records. Karmine
Yeah.
Corp's the only other team that can have a winning record. Every other team
Right.
below cannot have a winning record. They can be in playoffs, but they will not have a Karmine Corp. If Karmine Corp upsets SK, I don't think it happens. But if SK goes back to Adriana
Choking
Tedic,
K.
Hot Tua,
Deep throated. Hot. Oh, I love Hawk
Hot
Tua.
Tua.
Yeah.
That sounded like the girl spit a loogie on you. I was like, nah, don't do that. I'm trying to see, who go Hot Tua on this, but Karmine Corp.
Have you ever had some girls Hawk Tua on your? No, that's another podcast.
I had a girl spit on the motherfucker and just started
Can I do that?
You can do that on James.
Oh, that's gay. He has like 2 inches. That wouldn't even work. All right. So Fnatic, SK, BDS, and G2 are locked for playoffs. Karmine Corp has that 3rd win. Karmine Corp literally needs to win a game, and you can be in playoffs. And if Karmine Corp can get 1 win, this would be their best split all year. They would only have 4 wins.
I don't think this is their best split already. Shit.
This is bad because they've limped to playoffs. Their wins have been awful. They're not even good themselves. They stink. Karmine Corp is ass. Giant X is at Karmine Corp, Giant X, Rogue, Team Redux, Team Vitality, Mad Lions. These 6 teams are all ass. Every single one of them are bad. They all have shit.
Should we just eliminate the 4 and just go to the top 4? Because at this point, it's like saying, we're about to have 8 teams going to playoffs, but 4 of them are about to get eliminated.
The only player that I can give my props to for performing good despite the situation he's in is Jackie's. That's it.
Oh yeah,
that's the only player that I can really give props to. Everyone else is I don't know what the Team Redis is going through, like old man ball syndrome or something.
TR Redis is just I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Team Vitality, people are like, well, Hillsang, you gotta follow up on his engagements. Hillsang is a crackhead. That guy is just so bad at this point.
Hillsang be the motherfucker that would oh, you gotta engage in it. You engage in it. And then their team aces you, and now they're cracking in your ib. No, I've done that before where I try to help out my support, playing fucking juggler, and then I ended up dying because he didn't check on the ward properly. Then I get fucked, and then the ADC he gets caught because he's squishy. Then the top laner, he's the last one that dies because our mid laner gets our top laner TPs, he gets killed, and then by the time our mid laner gets in, he just gets 3-shot. You're like, yep, and all because of our support with the fucking roll for the goddamn jungle, going over wards. Oh, I was trying to clear the ward.
Well, that's pretty much. Oh, Chloe, what's up? How are you doing, girl? I came in here. You to call you someone. I came in here. You call someone a crackhead. You talking shit about? No, girl. I love you. Stop playing. Stop playing hard to get, Chloe. Jesus Christ. Michael's on Twitch because he wants to spam Dino dances. I told you before. If you like Twitch, we're gonna be on Twitch. It's just the Iron Man podcast is not on Twitch anymore. This show's gonna be on Twitch, and when we do watch parties or game streams, that'll be on Twitch too. But yeah, just eliminate. Basically, half the LEC is trash. It got even worse. I legitimately never thought it could get even worse, and it actually got even worse. These games are just unbelievably bad. Next year, I don't know what the LEC is going to do, but they got to eliminate 2 of these teams. Are they going to keep 10 teams going into next year? Because if they are, that is bad. It could be just a gymming issue. We mentioned before, the gymming is really, 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 really bad. But goddamn, these games are awful. Please don't put Hillsang on teams anymore. It's not good. It's bad. Yep. This man is so out of it. He don't give a fuck anymore. Carzy just trying to do his best cosplay to go to G2. He mentioned it. Caught that motherfucker in 4K trying to go to G2. Photon's probably going to go to any place not in Europe anymore.
Yeah.
Vetio, he's an overrated piece of garbage. He'll have like one good game every month. Can only play like 2 champions properly. Mad Lions is just taco eaters. That's already an L. Rogue doesn't count for shit. None of them are good. Giant X is Jackies or bust. And Karmine Corp is they brought in Kana. Kana looks like fucking that guy Ozzy from PSG, who was literally there just doing nothing. Kana literally just does nothing on stage. Just like Wonder. They just sit there and do nothing, honestly. Do you think that LEC should have 8 teams at this point? Because it's bad, man.
No, most definitely.
And someone's like, who you get rid of? Pick numbers out of a hat. I don't care. Get rid of 2 of them. Put names in a hat. Offer them a buyout. I don't care. It's terrible. Oh, speaking of shitting on Fnatic, they had this, on the LEC, they were really trying to shit on Fnatic after they lost to G2. Caps's record against Fnatic is like 46 and like 9 or something.
Oh shit.
He's stomped Fnatic ever since he left them. Keep in mind, after Caps left Fnatic, keep in mind, that was the last time they were considered really good. They had made World Finals, MSI, when you can only send like 1 team. After that, goes to G2. He wins 4 splits in a row, wins an international competition. He beats T1, SKT at the time, both times in 1 year, which is like unheard of for Western to do at all. It's never been replicated ever again. And went to World's Finals. They had Caps. They discovered Caps first. They had him. They bought him from an ERL team. I forgot he was on. They let him go. Or his contract was up and he wanted to willingly leave. Probably because he was playing with bitch-ass Reckless and shit. Fucking Broxa who wouldn't try anything out.
I'm about to say...
It probably was Reckless.
Reckless is popping off in LCK.
And then, after that... Reckless goes to G... You know what's crazy, guys? The only year Caps doesn't win on G2 is the year that Reckless is on his team. Maybe he just didn't want to play with Reckless. Maybe that was the case.
What about the only year? What about the year that Mickey X left? All else to say.
He won a title that year. Went to MSI, and he got to the finals against Rogue, remember? In 2022.
Oh, yeah. It's the year he plays with Reckless, the year he doesn't win, but...
He doesn't go to Worlds. That's the first time ever that G2 doesn't go to Worlds, too.
Yeah, Reckless might be the problem. Ugh. Damn. And then Reckless goes what? He goes back to Fnatic, and then they're trash.
No, Reckless actually went to Karmine Corp in the ERL.
Oh, shit.
And then after that, he went and announced he was going to role swap. No, went back to Fnatic, remember? And then he role swapped to being a support because he said he got no offers.
Yeah. Because all these ADCs are better than you. Like,
God. Oh, shit. I mean, you got Supa, who he's world-class ADC. He's better than Def right now, dude. Crazy, man. Shit. Mad Lions is 6-1.
Yeah. And like Bizarre World, they're 6-1. The Upside Down, they're 6-1. Here, they 1-6.
1-6. They're basically eliminated from playoffs. I don't know if they'll make season finals, but because they did make finals in winter and they were in playoffs last.
No, they'll make season finals. That's why Karmine Corp has to.
If they make season finals, they're getting knocked out first round. They ain't shit.
That's why Karmine Corp has to win this split in order to even make season finals. They got no points.
Gosh. And it's crazy that Caps basically, after Fnatic, has been like the messiah for the LEC. He's been basically like the Bjergsen, the Faker, the LEC.
He's the Faker. Yeah, but
he is literally he essentially changed the LEC when he came in. It gradually wasn't in 2017, 2018 is when he really started popping off. But he is really, man. If you're Sam Matthews, you're like, damn. There's that Wolverine meme where he's holding the picture and shit. That's Sam Matthews to Caps, bruh. Yeah. They lost everything. Caps has been beating the shit out of them.
It's like when the Nationals let Bryce Harper leave, and then they win the World Series the year after. I'm like, oh, that hurts.
Oh, that hurts so bad.
Because you were the star player of the team, but they let you walk to a rival team only for them to win the championship. I've seen that happen before. I've been on a baseball team that happened. I wasn't the player that left. I was the new player that joined the team to replace the guy that left. And then we ended up beating them to get to the finals where we won.
Mm-hmm.
We beat them in the semifinals. I hit the game-winning triple. My fat ass ran around that damn base, and then in the finals we obliterated the team to the point where they didn't put in a mercy rule, but not a mercy rule, but in the sense you could tell there was like, damn, these motherfuckers just hit it. They don't miss.
Mm-hmm.
The goddamn caps don't miss. That's what happens. All cap. God damn. And the 1 year he don't win Reckless there.
Yeah, the
Coincidence?
only year he doesn't win
I think
anything was
not.
with Reckless. That's ridiculous. That's the only
Coincidence?
year
I
he doesn't
think
even
not.
make finals. Keep in mind, he's made like finals almost every single year. He's pretty much, I think, every single year he's made finals in his career, except for that one.
That was 2021, right?
Yep, 2021. Only year he made no finals and won no titles and went to no international events.
Who the world that year? That was the.
That's when Rogue beat Mad Lions because Mad Lions threw a 10K gold lead on Baron Push.
Yeah, what is up with Mad Lions throwing 10K gold leads? They throw it against Rogue.
Sorry, my bad. That was Rogue. Rogue threw a 10K gold lead. Rogue threw a 10K gold lead against Mad in Game 5, and Mad Lions went to MSI.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, so I was about to say, I was like, damn, Mad Lions out here throwing. Okay. I was about to say, I was like, damn, Mad Lions out here throwing 10K gold.
Yeah. Rogue could literally have won Rogue could have won their first ever title, and they just threw it. And then Thorin brought Armu on the show, and he's like, "You guys should have lost that." He was like, "Yeah, you're right."
Armu, I don't know if I would. I mean, he's not.
Everyone knew they kind of won because of a throw. There's no way you could like debate that. We watched it live. We're like, this team fucking threw. We saw it 4K. How do you throw it? I don't understand how at a pro level you can throw that hard. I just don't get it.
Oh, trust me, I threw good, but I never throw.
Speaking of beef, roasted, well done beef. I actually like roast beef, honestly.
I just had some roast beef earlier, or it was beef stew. That shit was good.
Man, ribs are fucking great. I gotta go up there and pick up some ribs from that food.
Pork and beef.
I never had that before. Is that good?
Yeah, the pork ribs are good. It depends on on how to cook. I like beef ribs when it's like smoked. Oh my.
Oh, okay. God, man, ribs. I had them from the store. They sell like a whole a well done slathered barbecue plate for like $14. Oh my god! I think I ate that.
Don't give me barbecue. Just give me the dry rub. The dry. Oh,
you like the dry ones, really?
Yeah, the dry rub with the flavor. Oh, dude, when they're smoked, they're still juicy. Because barbecue sauce, sometimes the issue with barbecue sauce.
I like when it marinates.
They can hide how bad the flavor is, or they can hide that it's dry. Like I just give me.
You like meatloaf?
I used to.
It's an acquired thing. Every once in a while I'll like it. It's not my preferred one. Like if you gave me beef or fucking ribs, or you give me just regular ground beef stuff, I'm cool with that. Meatloaf is okay every once in a while, honestly.
Meatloaf is one of those like say, what does it come with? Mashed potatoes, the gravy, yes.
Yeah.
Veggies, yes. Rice, maybe.
That girl has some fat titties.
Yeah, but it's like, meatloaf, mashed potatoes, yes. That used to be my like go-to workout food, like that, potatoes and like broccoli or something. Just eat that.
Chloe says dry ribs are some good shit. I can get you some. I can't.
Dry rub ribs, yeah, because it's just the flavor of the, like, oh my god, mesquite cherry wood barbecue. Trust me, if I came home, my girl was cooking ribs, she get pregnant right there on the spot. I was like, baby, we're not done. We got 10 hours. We're gonna do some working.
So. Right now, what I really want to praise the LCS for is the good content the LCS is actually creating. If you've been a fan for the LCS as long as I have, you've been begging for this. Because like pre-franchising, the content was pretty solid, but then after franchising, the content was bad, and you kind of just had to like latch onto the orcs to make good content. Even that's been very up and down. But recently, the LCS has been making some fire content. That inspired Jensen Jat interview was that was lit. The whole slogan of the split, Tokyo split. Like APA's trash talk has been pretty exciting because you want to see the person to shut his ass up. Because even today, he obviously was talking some shit, even though he played like he played like ass today.
Oh no,
Honestly,
he played like dog shit today, but it's like
yeah.
it's like
And what was crazy? Dignitas and FlyQuest got their own little rivalry going on. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. That's how you get the viewership. You can't really get it back now because they're going to be changing it. It's crazy that it have to happen at the very last split for them to give a fuck anymore. But
yeah.
I mean, but that's kind of poetic because a lot of times shit got to hit the fan for someone to really get in their minds. Hey, it's not going to be here anymore. You got to fucking switch it up, you know?
Plus, also FlyQuest shit have been the last 2 years. They finally get the they were first all year, got to the finals relatively easily, and then just decided to forget how to play. And then they get to MSI, forget how to play again to the point where T1
forgot how to play. They've got their monitors turned on. You think they turned the monitor on?
Oh, they turned it on when they were playing against T1 and just realized.
They turned them on. They might as well just have stood in the fountain the whole time.
Oh,
I'll be honest with you, man. I don't think I've seen a bigger stomp than that for a while. In that series, you know how sometimes in series you're like, okay, maybe they can come back. Maybe. Like, really, maybe. Yeah. In that series, I never felt they had a chance at all, ever.
Because bot lane was just getting gapped to the point
where opened. To the point got opened.
You know the fucked up part about it is? T1 said that series against FlyQuest was like practice because they did have a because they did have a practice. They couldn't practice in Korea because of the DDoS shit. Yeah, that's why they were practice on Chinese servers. And the only team they were able to scrim against were the it was.
And that goes to show you how fucked up that formatting is. Like Riot put the defending world champions in the play-in stage.
I mean, the thing is though, because if they would have won the split, it would have been Gen G, and
I don't think Gen G against FlyQuest. That would have been a.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Gen G against FlyQuest, Chovy versus Jensen. That's what I'm saying. He can't even fight Faker properly.
Imagine who was the other team? Who was the other
versus Bwipo? Oh, that would have been just a massacre.
Who was the other team T1 faced? They faced
Spanish team. Estro Esports, yeah.
Yeah, imagine Chovy versus Gen G going against Israel. The fuck? You want to see a goddamn gap? Like they could have literally just had the backup support the whole like imagine Gen G was in play stage. They could have had the backup support the whole time and would have missed the beat. That's how. I'm not gonna say bad these teams are, but this skill gap is. That's why.
Yeah, like dude, in no world should the defending world champions be in play-in stage. What do they have to do? What does Korea have to do to show? Hey, we are not on any of their levels. Can we just go to the main event? Why is T1 facing off against Mexico?
I mean, the good thing. What
it shows? Target practice? What Faker just laying back in his chair, not giving a fuck who he faces?
But it's kind of equal though, because you got to win your split though. That's the whole thing.
No, I think if you come from those regions, you just automatically get a main interest in the main stage. Because the defending world champions, let's be honest, man.
But now you got to add more teams. Now you got to add more teams to balance everything out. Because
you just have less teams. They're gonna have less teams moving forward anyway. It's only gonna be 17 teams. After this year, right?
17. Yeah, because it was the same about this year.
Yeah,
it was what it was less. It was less teams this year.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah,
because think about it was the 8 plus 4. Like unless you take away the LCS and you say that the number 1 seed in the LCS is worth. I mean, it is obviously worse than the number 2 seed in LCK. I would argue that the number 3 seed in LCK is better than the number 1 seed in LCS, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Because I want to show you guys this because Dignitas. Okay, if we actually go through the rivalry a little bit, so basically Fly scapegoated Jensen, even though YuGiOh has been just a complete walking pile of shit. He literally has only ever had one good week in his career so far, between last year with Doublelift and this one with Matsu. One single good week of gameplay, which when Nico was a support you could play. That was it. Yeah. He has sucked on everything. He can't play properly at all. He can barely play here. He's been complete garbage. But they scapegoat Jensen. Jensen's back on Dig, even though he left Dig for FlyQuest, actually. What's crazy is Spica got did bad by FlyQuest. He's on Dignitas. Licorice was on FlyQuest. They treated him like shit with his scenario. Yeah. That's 3/5 of Dignitas' players have beef with FlyQuest. You can't make this up. That's ridiculous. And then they give Spica fucking this rotating fucking support pool last year. Prince can't function anymore. And it was also revealed this past week that Impact now has more career wins in the LCS than Beerson and Doublelift. Obviously, he's going to go down as one of the to the LCS top 5 players of all time here. They gave away Impact to Team Liquid. Team Liquid wins the split. If you can't win with Impact, throw your org in the trash. Papa Smithy, how did you make Impact so mad he wanted to leave? What did you do to the boy? What did you do to that old man? He's just trying to come out here and win. Bruh. Yeah. And even still with that, he was one game away from getting FlyQuest to MSI last year. He was one game away from it happening. So Dignitas made this beef video. They need to make more of this. This is cool stuff orgs need to do. I like this. This is really cool. We're the biggest haters at FlyQuest.
And then they used the right Kendrick song. They used the right Kendrick song.
Which one did they use?
They used Euphoria. I like that one more than yeah.
I mean, to be honest, like, not really like excited to play against Fly. I mean, I'm only just thinking Fly, but I don't really care to face them right now in the regular season. It's like an environment where like what you say doesn't really matter, so you kind of just gotta go with the flow, right?
He means that. That part he's not joking. I imagine in an environment with Whipple and Inspired, they run how the team goes. That he wasn't joking about. That was true.
You can't really have a voice on FlyQuest because there's just too much yapping.
I heard this shit today. I was like,
ooh! Like, I mean, it just like nothing was working on FlyQuest. I think everyone looked terrible. The team looked terrible, and it was just like I would win my lane, and then nothing would happen.
I watched that split.
Kind of hopeless eventually.
Licorice won! Licorice won! Licorice wins the sideline against Sniper. That's huge. Squad season, big season.
Whipple and Inspired, they kind of just like run everything, and they refuse to be open-minded. So you kind of just have to go with what happens.
Fuck him up, Zach. Nice job, guys. Get that cookie. Cheerleader speak. Get that cookie.
Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be.
I love this.
This offseason was chaotic too. Like there was.
I hate the way they sneak this. I don't think yes.
Because I kind of got by FlyQuest again, so I think.
This is the most excited I have been for a regular season game in years.
Hell yeah, let's go, baby.
There is so much behind this.
Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like, oh!
This is what the LCS needs to do. Like the orgs, if the LCS isn't making good enough content, you need to start doing it. You built the rivalries. You guys do the shit. Everyone's been asking for this for years. This is great. The fact that it came from Dignitas of all orgs is surprising. Yeah. Dignitas? Imagine back in the day, you were doing this when 100 Thieves won their first split, or it was TSM versus C9, or Team Liquid versus C9 constantly. Where was this content for years?
I think if Team Liquid would have did this last split versus FlyQuest, that would have been good too.
Like I'm pretty hyped to watch this. I want Jensen to beat that ass. Is he gonna do it? Probably not. He's been jank himself, but whatever.
I'll say that I think they will. I think.
Damn. He's like, there's too much yapping on FlyQuest. Whipple never. That guy be talking forever. You give that guy one question, he just be going off on tangents and tirades and shit. Remember when he roasted Busio? There was a question, it was like LCS players reactive community flame. He was like, the question was basically, Busio can't play like melee supports, and he was like, no, that's true. Motherfucker's like 2 feet away from him.
Oh yeah, no, these motherfuckers don't give a shit that Busio out there just taking it. I'm like, nah.
The fact that it came from Dig has my respect. That was some banger content.
Yo, and Dig dropped the bomb. You get it? Dig dig the bomb.
He's like, I hate the way you dress. I hate the way you speak, bruh.
He said, I hate the way you sneak this, and that's what FlyQuest been doing. It's like, oh, there's some players that are no longer here. I was like, Nick, say my motherfucking name, nigga, I'll beat that in. He said, I hate. It was like, oh, I was like, yes. I listened to that shit like 5 times. I was like, if I had that song back in the day when we played that baseball team, no, we probably still end up winning, but I probably would like.
Dig said it's officially a dig season. They said FlyQuest made a clapback video. What could they have made? They ain't made no clapback. What they clapping back at?
That's me. It's FlyQuest, Drake, and Dig Kendrick. Oh god,
bro. Hopefully FlyQuest made a clapback. No, it doesn't look like they did. Oh, they had Sheerden. I think it's on their academy team. No way.
Who?
Sheerden. It was the guy it was the Ichi player from last year.
No. I'm saying which academy?
Oh, I forgot. I think it was FlyQuest Academy.
Okay.
Let me see. Man, Dignitas. Congrats. There you go. That's content. That's the kind of rivalries. That's the kind of content the scene needs. You know, you need someone to push that, to light a fire under these people, because god damn, like, we know Sven talks shit. You know, he thinks he's the best at ADC, and he had his break. He role swapped and he came back. He looks good himself. You know, he hasn't looked bad whatsoever. Honestly, hell yeah, man. I'm signed up for this. Like, the thing is with FlyQuest right now is this quad. It isn't really, you know how all they said like they wanted quad and doing all this stuff and blah blah blah. It's not like he's provided any of that, honestly. Nope. I don't see what is quad doing that Jensen wasn't doing. He's not playing more aggressive. He's not pairing up with Inspired and roaming around the map and doing anything.
He's not asking questions. He's not.
He's just as you're saying, he's just a company man. He's just doing it.
Yep. And guess what? Company men don't get fired, even when they fuck up. But people who ask questions get fired first.
For sure. Yeah, that's how it works.
Trust me, I know that from first experience.
They did a clapback. FlyQuest. They're doing the clapback. Okay, what they got? They got Inspired and YuGiOh, of course. They got the fat fuck in the fucking Europe. I can't say the Hitler word here.
Oh shit.
What they clapping back on? What they doing? All right, let's go.
All right, we've seen the video. It's time for some suggestions on what we're going to do about it. Okay, Alan, you said we should pretend to sell them a case of Olipop, and then when they try to give us their money, we give it to them for free. Alan, that's not even mean. That's just like nice. Really guys, you know, free stuff.
No, because we lied, and lying's bad.
Shut the fuck in!
Sure. Masu, you said nothing. It's just blank.
This is awful.
But why would we even say anything? They're like 2-16 experience against us. Like, there's no way we can lose.
Okay, that was
not good enough. Okay. Quad, I know you're new, so no worries. You didn't write too much. You said we should.
He didn't write that in English. He wrote that in Wong Ching.
Summon vast swarms of bees and hornets.
What the hell?
The humble meaning of nature from every hidden corner of the earth. These swarms will descend upon the LCS team.
This is awful. This was terrible. Who filmed that? Someone filmed that trash and got paid for it.
Okay.
That was terrible.
Yeah, that's bad.
That was terrible.
That
was a clapback?
That was like Drake's last comeback after Kendrick dropped the last bomb.
Quid said, "Let's summon the Hornets to wipe them all out." Okay, Quid, we don't advocate for genocide.
Okay, you got Boosie always saying lying is bad. Shut the fuck. If I was there, I'm like, shut the fuck. I would have been about to choke it. What?
We got people supposed to be asshole. People, fucking Boosie, are supposed to be like assholes to them. We're not supposed to be their friend. Fuck.
You said lying is bad, guys. Like, Monster over there just saying, like, you ain't saying nothing either, nigga. You cool. I would bet these niggas
I'm asking
faces.
people, the Korean that they just promoted like a week ago had the best flame. Which is, let's just summon hornets on them. But
Let's
bro,
okay,
it's not that serious, dude.
You know what? Okay. You got your head on right, but a little too. We can't do that. We can't do that. But I'm gonna keep your idea there just in case. We might play the Fury.
You might want to move. You might want to move FlyQuest's facility to an insane asylum just in case he goes insane. Just saying.
Like, maybe we got the wrong Korean. Like, this motherfucker's homicidal. He talking about hornets and shit.
He's talking about summoning hornets to swarm. Bro, we're talking about murdering people on stage. It ain't that serious, dog. Holy shit.
Yeah, man. He got that Korean mentality talking about killing motherfuckers. I'm like, bruh, no.
Inspired had a good one. They're like 2-16 against him in scrims. Okay, I don't know if that's true, but okay, that's cool. Well, the rest, outside of those two comments, bro, that video stunk. That video was trash.
It was absolute trash because it's like, okay.
Bwippo is like even in a diss video, Bwippo is monologuing. Fuck. He's just going off, and they're just kind of going like, "The fuck this fat fuck saying to me?" They just hearing gibberish. I guarantee you, when they're in the review room with this guy, they ain't listen to what that motherfucker be saying. That guy's just talking to himself. That guy talking to a wall at this point. Bruh, holy shit. Well, I'm glad the LCS has a little bit of rivalry before we lose 2 other teams coming up next year, actually. LCS content has been great. I like it. Talking that split. You know, APA is constantly talking shit. He knows he can't talk shit to anybody else, but out here he can do that. He talks shit to Cream, and TN just shut his ass up. They just like just shut up. Stop talking. You're about to get clapped.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Their Korean ADC advocated for genocide. What the fuck?
No, he's the mid laner.
Oh, sorry, yeah, the Korean mid laner advocated they get swarmed by hornets. Bruh.
Yeah,
that's not trash talk. That's just you're just mentally insane. Oh.
Yeah, I keep an eye out on him.
And especially a Blaze Olive. Honestly, you know?
Yeah, man, you might want to send them horns his way. You know, don't
send whores to a Blaze Olive? Okay, we'll go over this more on Sunday because I don't have time right now. I gotta go get some food. But I will cover it a little bit. Okay, so unlike Twitch and the Darker Disrespect situation, I will give this ex-girlfriend of a Blaze Olive some credit, even though she's for the bacon community. She did provide chat, because you know, for the Dr. Disrespect one, people didn't provide chat logs. She actually provided chat logs. Okay, you know, all right, cool. You gave me some evidence. Okay, so this lady wrote about, there's like all these TLDRs.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one I'm gonna say to her, because see, these crazy bitches always watch this shit because they're narcissistic and they like when people talk about them. Or they always have to hear about when people talk about them. Yeah. If you knew a Blaze Olive was like this, why did you just now say anything? I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying he did anything wrong. I don't know, because all we know is just Discord messages and alleged things women are saying.
I mean, because now she got the proof. Because say about it, if you say something and then someone can sue you for slander, you can't just be throwing out accusations. Yeah. You got to have actual proof now. That's why I'm like, my main thing is if someone says some shit about you, I'm ready to like put you in jail real quick on some slander shit. Like, what the fuck, bitch? Nah, I gotta put you in jail.
Yeah, so one of the I'm not gonna DM her or anything. Like, I ain't that interested because she sound like one of them LA bitches I ain't trying to talk to. I ain't trying to talk to.
Oh shit.
Nope. I ain't trying to hear mental illness. But if you did go through something, I am genuinely sorry about that. Hopefully you can get past whatever you're going to get past. But being honest here, women don't really get past anything, and they have to constantly always talk about it forever on repeat. And she, it's like, sitting on these kind of accusations for very long is just, if you want things to get better for whatever, you gotta speak up.
Yes, you gotta speak up but have proof. That's the issue a lot of people tend to forget. You can't just go out and throw shit out the window.
I agree. Yeah.
You gotta. I always say you gotta do it like smart. It's like
League of Legends people right now, bro. I know. Just I'm talking about it. Here, I'll show you right now. Here's what she looks like. It's a cute girl. It's not an ugly girl at all. It's a pretty cute girl. Yeah. I don't know. Imagine having a girl like this, and you're like, "I'll cheat on her." It's like, oh, I guess. Maybe your personality.
How many times have I told you there's a cute girl that gets through the guy, and then I can show you that same guy cheating on her because of
maybe she's insane. Maybe she's a nagging bitch. I don't know, honestly.
You know how many guys will fuck a fat chick and cheat on their hot girlfriend because she just nags too much? Think about it.
So yesterday. Thorin, because basically Ablaze Olive didn't want to go on Thorin's Reflection series because he called him a dickhead, and then Thorin retweeted that and he said, "Ablaze Olive, is this you?" So okay, well, I will provide as much context as I can because this is what she's been posting. So it's not me providing it; it's what she's providing. I don't know the circumstances of the relationship. I don't know. Maybe if she was the aggressor, he was. I really don't know, honestly. But guarantee she's from LA talking to weird lettuce, bacon, tomato people.
Oh shit.
I'm just saying her mind probably ain't in the right state in and of itself if she's trying to like off herself or anything. No one should be doing that, but then again, mental capacity from these chicks is not their strongest suit. All right, so I'm gonna try and see where it started at because she retweeted something Thorin put out. I'll go on my timeline and show you guys where it all started from. Because I asked her, you started this information, like, bro. We gotta come on. Like, why are we keeping this to ourselves? This is really that bad. Okay, so Thorin retweeted it, and she was like pretending to be morally superior in public is his favorite pastime. No, that's all you guys. You guys virtue signal for gay people, and your casters are taking money to go to Saudi Arabia where they off those people. I don't want to hear anything out of you people talking about virtue signaling.
They technically don't off them. It's illegal to be gay, but they don't off them unless you're.
As we know, allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly.
That's the worst part. He convinces the world he's the great guy. Well, I mean, I've never heard of Thorin going in women's DMs and asking to sleep with them after they've offed themselves. I've never heard of that. So, but see, is this how women are, man? He's done nothing but just call out Ablaze Olive being a fucking worthless idiot. And she's like, you know what? Name me where Thorin ever went into women's DMs and started to ask to sleep with them when they try to off themselves. That's never happened. Yet somehow she made this about him. I just don't understand. Like, he's just retweeting how much of an asshole the guy is. What she said.
It's the same thing I said. Sometimes it's the whole. Sometimes it might be right to speak on it. No, not just women. It's people because dudes do this shit too. Sometimes it's the right moment. Sometimes you gotta pick your fights. Cause you pick the wrong fight, and then it's like, but I got the right. I'm not saying you don't have the right to do it. Sometimes you gotta look at a situation and be like, yeah, that ain't the situation for me. Just move the fuck on, cause sometimes people don't. Sometimes the worst people, the good people catch a stray just because, like. Sometimes you gotta be like, let me just move over to the left and that catches, straight to the chest. You know what I'm saying? That's the fucked up thing about it. Because Thorin's in the right. But it don't matter when it comes.
No, yeah, I don't understand. Like, she's talking about Ablaze Olive. He's pointing out Ablaze Olive is a dickhead. She's pointing out he's a dickhead. What does that have to do with him? Like, I'm just trying to understand, like, why do women think like this? It just I never get that in my brain.
Maybe she has an issue with Thorin. I'm trying to figure out
what she does, but it's like you both are pointing out he's not a good person. It's like you would think, like, I agree. You could agree with at least on what
you could agree, but be like, you're not the person that's speaking because he might have known that Thorin might have known this for a while and didn't say anything himself. That's what it might be too. Like,
so this is what she had a long thread, and later on Sunday I'll go through the DMs, but I believe in like about 15 minutes, so we'll just cover this a little bit. And here I know she's gonna watch this. They all do. I'll say this right now. I'm not saying what she's saying is lie, but I will say this: pick better men. Okay, women your age do that. They pick like awful people, and then go like, man, why did this guy treat me like shit? Pick better people and have a better self-image of yourself. You're not. I mean, I don't probably agree with you politically or anything like that, but like, you're not ugly, so probably find another dude. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
When will the safety of vulnerable women actually matter to the League community? Honey, most guys, or even women too, are just virtue signaling. It's never mattered. I just don't know why people can't understand this. It's never mattered. They just say that because it sounds nice to say.
What?
They don't give a fuck about women here. If they did, well, obviously going to a parent, like being in collaboration with Saudi Arabia should probably raise some red flags right there. Just saying. I worked hard to recover and be happy, yet I find out others have suffered from my silence. Ablaze Olive is a predator, allegedly. He targets depressed, bacon people and emotionally vulnerable women. A thread. Oh, Lord. What did this man do? I have to read all this? God damn. All right. Fuck it. I got 15 minutes. We'll do it. He did it back then while cheating on me or flaunting women in front of me, and he still does it. He targets women who are at their lowest, leads them on, convinces them to erode both their sexual and mental boundaries for his pleasure. He gets off manipulating women after he has played with his target enough. He discards them, all while acting like a victim. He pretended to be suicidal to manipulate me, and he will use any excuse that fits to convince those women to become just friends, side playthings. He purposefully leads them on and pressures them for sexual purposes and discards them. I'd argue that's what a lot of women do on OnlyFans, but whatever, it's by the by. He uses his status in the League community to terrorize women he thinks he can just paint as crazy or toxic while gaslighting them into insanity.
Pretty much, he's a jock. That's what they're saying. He's just, even if this is true, most guys do this. Most guys prey on women they know.
This sounds like this was her first boyfriend kind of thing.
This sounds like a first boyfriend, or I'm like, due to this guy has some kind of clout or fame because he, like, definitely, no offense, you know, many guys prey on women that are most, like, think about it. Of course, a guy's gonna prey on a girl that just got out of a relationship because she's looking for comfort.
Has she never heard of a rebound?
Rebound, but sometimes girls get, this guy cares for me because he's, picked me up from work and all that. No, honey, he's trying to fuck the shit out of you. And he's gonna fuck you 3-4 times, 2-3 times, seek you, and then he's gonna, leave you. That's what most guys do. Is it fucked up? Yes, but guess what? At the end of the day, most of these women are like. Most of the women in the moment like it, and then once they get a clear head of song, or they get other women to feed them some bullshit, they're like, "Oh my god, he beats me." No, mentally yes, physically no, because you consented and having sex with them 95% of the time. Like,
because I think she went back and forth with one of the, I think Academy casters a little bit there. Fucking hell.
Because
and to forgive me, people, this is all makeup too. So keep in mind, I don't know what she looks like without makeup. This is just the appearance that she's putting on. Okay.
Because also sometimes some of these women, they have buyer's remorse. That's what it is. Most of these women don't want to admit that sometimes they're like, "Oh, I can't believe I, let him fuck." Most of these women do not.
I like that one.
Most of these women, they. Like, times it's like, it was good in the moment, but you realize, he was a piece of shit, or, I felt sympathy for him. That's why I gave him some pussy. It's like, you could have just said no. 90% of the guys will understand. Like, it's the 10% that you lead them on to a point where you want sex, and then you said no sex. Oh, those are the assholes. Those are the ones that we need to get rid of. And that's not even 10% of men. That's probably like 2-3%. Like,
someone put Cled hooking someone. Bruh. Oh, God. Why do e-girls do this? Yeah. Okay, so I'll tell you right now. If you're trying to present someone and let people know who someone really is, Screenshot an entire conversation, not this. Okay, that's not enough. Okay, that just goes to show you nothing. Honestly, yeah, that looks bad. It does, but you need to show the full context. Okay, about who he's talking to, how it started, what the nature of the conversation.
Even that says like, I got you. That's fucked up in any context. But it's like, what's the full context? Is it much worse, or is it? Oh, okay, that's fucked up. Because you just looking at that, and it's like, all right, cool. That's he probably got some bitch whipped. That's what it is. Sometimes, hey, sometimes I fuck a girl too hard where I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I shouldn't have fucked her because.
This guy says this just reads like seeking attention and airing out dirty laundry. I don't think this shows much of anything other than your inability to choose a man who respects you. How do you read this and continue your relationship with him?
Yep.
This girl says, nah, taking advantage. Oh, Palestine, that flag. Oh, Lord.
Oh, God. Man, you already see the 2 words or the, the 4 letters of the, yeah. Ooh, no.
Yeah. Taking advantage of girls who are suicidal is effed up, and he clearly gets off from it. And he needs to be talked about it. And it needs to be talked about. This is abuse. I don't think you realize how much it takes for people to come forward with this, and it looks like a pattern of abusive behavior.
Is it fucked up? Yes, because a lot of times it's like you can get someone to do whatever you want when they're on the edge. Is it abuse? Like mentally,
that depends how you morally feel about it. Honestly,
emotionally, it could come up if he treats you like a king and then just throws you away. He didn't mostly abuse. It's one of those things where it's like, because I don't see that as emotional abuse. I just see him as being a fucked up person. Because it's like he took advantage of you, but a lot of times women do consent because at the end of the day, the whole thing is
the fact of the matter is, if this was going on for this long, there's no way she couldn't have got out of this. Like, come on, like she's not a helpless, defenseless girl here. This ain't no fucking 18-year-old runaway. If he knows he's this bad, leave him. Okay, if for instance, if he's this bad of a person, and obviously she has. But then if she knew other women were going through this, why didn't you say anything? So other women are going to be going through the same bullshit you just said he did to you. So you wanted other women to go through that, and now that they've gone through it, now you're going to speak up about it? What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's not hard to leave. That's the misconception. People think it's hard. It's easy to stay in a situation like that. Know you're mentally fucked up, but you feel trapped. The issue is the minute you leave, you should say so. That's the fucked up part. You should leave. You should say something once you leave. You should say something. That is absolutely true. You not
so
say
going back with Horizon Cast. This is the chat that I wanted to go over. Okay, so Horizon Cast. Did I ever meet this guy at the LCS? I think I did. Did I meet him? I don't think I saw this guy at the LCS actually. I think I did at one time. He says, "Hospital is not the same as a psychiatric ward. Starting to think Olive probably dodged 2 bullets here." Oh God.
Yeah.
Maybe if you hit a mental hospital, he'll let you. Oh no. Nope.
I'm about to say
I'm reformed now. She says, I am actually laughing so hard. Bro doesn't know that you are committed to a psych ward after a suicide attempt. Someone declared mentally unfit on state record is just not taking enough accountability, guys. LOL. Yeah, man. I just love waiting outside psych wards. This is where you get the best boobs. This guy, definitely shit. Olive.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying, if a girl's potentially offing herself, that girl got more problems going on than just fucking sex. Let's just
I'm about to say,
how about she fix herself? How about taking responsibility? How about fix yourself? Do that first, too.
Because at the end of the day, if the guy fucked up from going after the girl and playing after the psych ward, yes.
Probably, yeah.
Does it come off as predatory? Yes, but it doesn't make a predator. That's the sad part about it. It says
she says what happened right here. She says, don't forget either that this was one of his fans. He DM'd a fan during an overdose and quickly turned to grooming her. He then makes her feel guilty of her feelings after sending a plethora of mixed signals. Again, he has done this on repeat. He knows what he is doing.
Okay.
What a what situation is this man at Blaze Olive going after mentally ill chicks?
Yeah, that's the part you gotta look at. Like, damn,
Why is he going after mentally ill women? That is weird.
It's weird, but they're the easiest. They're the easiest ones to get. That's the sad part. Like, hey, trust me. I know a guy whose name I ain't gonna say his name. He used to go after girls that were a little, Down syndrome. I was like, nah, bro, you. It's one thing we go after fat chicks that are desperate, like and you realize all guys like fat chicks. So
he
not
says,
all guys.
Sounds like to Horizon Cast. She screenshotted what he said to her. She probably blocked him. Sounds like to me he's got a type. Every shoe needs a foot. Some people like crazy. They shouldn't, but they do. And she said, "Oh my fucking god, no way." That's a retweet.
Okay.
And then another OnlyFans prostitute was like, "What's going on in that community? This woman is doing OnlyFans. Her opinion means less than shit." And she's attractive. I will give her that. I'll give her pills right now. I don't really care if a girl has an OnlyFans, but I will say this. I get it. Bills are tough. It's tough out there. I understand, but I will not be taking like relationship advice from an OnlyFans woman. Sorry, that's just Sorry,
yeah.
I don't value your opinion on relationships. You having an OnlyFans account, you getting your money? Sure, whatever. I don't mind getting your money. Jeez, this woman's starting like, what's going on in the League community? As she literally is just fucking selling OnlyFans. I'm saying she's pretty attractive. I will give her that. How's she doing? Oh god, what are these nuclear tweets? This one just came out a second ago. I think Joe Biden loves his country and the people in it.
Okay, okay. This girl might have been in a coma for the last 4 years.
Well, she's from Seattle, so.
Oh god, yeah, that yeah. I'm not even gonna say what I want to say about that. That's okay.
She said she's moving to the Bay Area.
Oh, yep. All right.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
The Bay Area. That's much better. That's much better. Oh fuck. Gonna move to the Bay fucking area. That's great.
She said Joe Biden loves his country. Yeah, he lets in illegals to fucking grape 12-year-olds. Yep. Great president we have there. Shut up. That's why women should not be voting. Just saying. Someone like that is able to vote. Crazy. Someone said, well, what if they run AOC as president? Then Trump for sure wins.
Oh, hell no.
AOC for president? People not see her recent rant she did? Might have been the most incoherent mess I have ever heard, actually.
Just
get the fuck out. If AOC's the president, we're all screwed. Actually, we're just all screwed.
Yeah, because she's going to let a white man who wants to fuck her,
God. And hey, yo, if she got a big old mouth, she got a wide mouth, I'd let her choke on it.
Nope. But, I don't know if you want to do that, my brother.
Man, she's filthy. She's filthy rich. She'll pay for the whole date.
I don't know if she's filthy rich.
They're endorsing her with something.
Yeah, I'll have to say, yeah.
Well, that's the Blaze Olive saga. Currently, right now, apparently he loves going after mentally ill women.
Yep.
And his ex is on a tirade to let people know. Hopefully, she did not let women go through that. Whatever she's saying, even if it's true, she let them go through it only to now tell people. It's like, why do women do this, man? I don't get it. Oh my god, man. Fuck. We need to make our own women posting their own L's. That's endless content right there.
Sure.
All right. Anything you want to show to the audience before we head out? Actually,
I got a video come out in the morning.
Okay.
Mark Wild talking about the UBell cars and they're spiking up. Might be a day old or two, but pretty much I'm saying if you want UBell, pick it up now because all the cars are not getting reprinted for a while. Just to give you a heads up. Other than that, yeah, nothing else, man. Shit's crazy out of this world. Shit's crazy.
Yeah. When the NBA picks up, this year coming up again when the season starts, we'll have some NBA talks because Chaz and me and Darnell said we would do it, so we'll have to coordinate that. That'd be kind of cool. Nice thing. More shows for you guys. I don't know what date. We'll probably just have it on Thursday because Thursday doesn't have a show. So when the season kicks off, I don't know when the NBA is coming back. Isn't it like in October or some shit?
It's mid-October.
And that'd be good because that would contribute to us getting up higher numbers for the Iron Man podcast before the year ends, actually. And it's just an extra show until the season's over. Honestly, I don't see why that would be a bad thing. So, yes, thank you guys for checking out this episode of the My Butthole in Lennon's Mouth. Wow. All right.
Okay.
Lennon DM'd me this morning. She doesn't DM me at all. We don't even talk to each other like that anymore. She's like, can you DoorDash me a Starbucks or a Dutch Bros coffee?
Bitch, you better just have a James go down the street and pick it up. It'd be cheaper.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck?
Yeah, sometimes
James' mom messages me. She said no.
What's up?
No, his sister's on her vacation with her husband until she gets back.
Okay.
Yeah. But yes, everybody. Oh, what else came out? Oh, I know YuGiOh's been popping up, guys. I'm literally on the League stream we're gonna do in a little bit. I'm gonna start writing out things for the YuGiOh video I got to do. I'm almost done. I just got to get a little bit of points I want to get in there, and that's pretty much it. So yes. Thank you guys for checking out this episode of the Cloud9 podcast. One more, and the episode we have coming up this Sunday will be the season finale of the Cloud9 podcast, actually, for season 11. So I want to say thank you guys for your continued support. Really does mean a lot. A lot of new subs recently. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. We'll have more League of Legends to talk about coming up this Sunday because there was no LCS this Sunday and Saturday. The games this week are played for Thursday and Friday. They're going to take that break because of the Esports World Cup, and we will be covering the Esports World Cup because we don't give a fuck about your gay-ass little virtue signaling. I don't care. I get to watch League of Legends, and we're going to be seeing T1 BLG, Gen G versus BLG banger matches. Team Liquid versus Fnatic, that rematch, fuck virtue signaling. I don't care. I watch esports here. And this guy likes potentially fantasizing about my ex eating him out.
Okay, let's be okay. I don't know why I saw it's 4 games this week. It's only 2. Okay, that's what, okay. It's only 2 games this week, Thursday and Friday, and then they go on break for 3 weeks.
They'll return after the Esports World Cup is over. They said they're coming back on the 20th.
20th. It's 20th.
Really? Oh, you're right.
Okay. I'll be busy that day because I got
20th and the 21st.
Yeah, I got challenges both that day. League challenges. That's the Pokemon season starts up in July, and yeah, I'm gonna do a video about the whole changes. I'll put it up on my main channel.
So if we're gonna end up doing, you'll be out for both days, the 20th and the 21st.
Okay. This is what happened. I could definitely watch the games after I get home for the 20th, 21st, because if there's LEC games, it's gonna be tough for me to catch up all of that because. The challenge shouldn't be that long, though. It's the travel that's the bitch. That's the bitch of it. Because I could probably watch all the LC. I could probably watch all the games by the time I get home. It's gonna take me a while to get back home. Definitely, if I decide to take the express train.
Okay.
Or not express local, but yeah.
Yeah.
Because I got Saturday, Sunday. Yep.
We'll see you guys on Sunday, 5:30 PST. We'll be able to talk about more, LPL, LCK, LEC, and the LCS games that we could cover for that day. And good gracious, there's been a lot of stuff I got to do. Cloud9 Podcast VOD's going to Rumble, uploading episodes of the Cloud9 Podcast and Iron Man Podcast to the podcasting platforms. I am currently almost done doing that. So we'll be at a point where I just drop the new episodes right when we're done with them. And as you guys know, I am MSK, aka Master Swag King. If you're a returning viewer or new viewer, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below. Hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. And